Well, I'm back fishing again, and you might recognise it, but you might not. It's exactly the same place as I fished in the last video. I was thinking about going to Dimlington, but I decided to come to Hilston just because of the get down. I shall go have a look at Dimlington later today so that I know about that one. I know where the get down is, but I want an easier one. But yeah, we're fishing at Hilston on the Holderness coast, and you're watching Verns fishing. If you got this far, yeah, consider clicking the subscribe button and ring that bell. And if you don't, thanks for the view anyhow. Cheers. Today we're at Hilston. It's a 4.9 metre tide, I think. It's not a big one. We won't catch a sunrise today because there's thick cloud. And I'm fishing with Scott, and I'm also fishing with Shane. They dragged me out. In the last video I was talking about how much fishing I get done and stuff, and how much I was enjoying it. And I was still going on my own this week, but that chap over there talked me into it, put the guilt complex on me. I don't know what it is, but I think they actually quite enjoy fishing with me. I don't know why. The missus ain't got a clue why. But yeah, this is Hilston. The skylark is up in the air. Probably having its second song of the day. It's been light for a while, but yeah, this is Hilston. It's Scott. And there's Shane. Well, that's my first bait out. Literally, I got my Kenzaki rod out, and then I thought I need to chuck the flapper out. Let's get this blank over with. Pressure's on today with these two. So yeah, so I've just chucked that out into the gully. I brought my Ron Thompson with me as well, so what I'll do is I shall get that set up now. Sun's going to come through the clouds soon, so let's get set up. my rod's going, and Shane's just had a bite as well. I don't know whether it's my weight rolling because I put a 5-ounce on, or whether it's you know, a bite. We'll have to wait and see. I need to get this out first.
Look at that.
Up there. I'm in your swim.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, well done, mate. Like I said, I little bit erratic at the minute, but it's going well. Right, Shane's caught. I've just cast it out. So, Shane.
Yes, sir.
You caught a what?
Dogfish.
Dogfish. He's caught a dogfish. Look.
Absolutely chuffed to bits.
Chuffed to bits. And Shane.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to call me sir,
I'm
boss.
sorry.
Now then, have we come to the right beach after all the tales that we've been told?
Can I swear?
No, because it's too early in the video.
Effing yeah.
I think I've got a tap on mine, but I just assumed that it was the weight moving. But I'll go have a look.
I don't like dogfish that.
Yeah, I had a nice one the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pleased for that. Shane's caught. Scott's not going to catch today. He's having a day off. He's just come out for the fun of it today, Scott. He's going to leave some fish for us for once. Yeah, that cast went to the left. Not bothered about that. Went out a good way. I had a bite, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I've got a slack line and all.
What, on the other rod?
Yeah.
That's good stuff,
Can't be dealing with this. One fish is enough for a session, mate. This ain't good. First cast.
You'll start calling us greedy. That's a good size, that, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, about the same size as the other one the other day. The other day I spun a video for you now.
That's
67,
Still watching it.
67 I think it was.
67 really, yeah. That's a good sense, that.
On a flapper.
Get in.
There you go. In the sun. There you go. First cast. I did see it tap about, so I saw the bite, so that makes me a proper fisherman, doesn't it? With all this bloody noise and this water and that. So, yeah. Look at this, look. Let's get this returned. Thank you very much, doggy. Absolutely cracking. First cast, first fish. I didn't even fill my bucket of water up yet. There you go. See you later, mate. Right, now then, listen to this. Hey, Shane! Listen to this. Hey, Scott! Are you caught out yet, mate? No? Was that a no?
No, lost it.
Shane's caught, mate. I don't know if you've known that I've caught as well. Do you want some sharp hooks? Bless him, he'll outcatch us, I'll tell you. He always does. Well, absolutely cracking. Now I need to sort this other rod out. Let's get this rebaited up. Yeah, if you cast to the left, Shane, I'll reel this one in. Because I'm right in front of you. I'll sort it out at the end of the day. I'll take that spell off in a minute. it'll be a Rockland. Right, I'm going to reel this Ron Thompson rod in because I casted it out over towards Shane. Went a long way, but I can't pull it tight onto the line, so it's not good, is it? Yeah, look, see? All tangled up, but it wasn't gripping. I couldn't tighten up. Someone's had a go at that, hasn't it? Look at that. Someone's had a go at that, hasn't they? Someone's picked that up, Shane. Yeah, it's tangled up like anything. It's all twisted up.
Yeah.
So someone's had a go at it. Look. See it spinning?
Right like that.
Well, that's what that slack liner was, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have to chop that bait off now because it's right up the hook. Sort this out. Right, well, someone had a go at that. I'm not the sort of person that would say someone's had a go. I think Shane's got another bite.
Squid.
Best bait in the world, mate. Better than crab. Right, that's another bait out. Same bait, it's only been out 3 minutes, picked up. Lead weight was broke out and the snood was spun up to anything, so that's all a bit exciting at the minute. I haven't even put the windsock on the camera, I'll do that in a minute. There, that's gone. Oh, is that? No, that's tight. Right, so I'm out. Both rods are out fishing now, and first cast on a 2-hook flapper with new Sakuma Manta 1/0 hooks. I've caught a nice doggy, over 60 centimetres, good size, bigger than Shane's. Don't want to say that to him, like, because he might get offended if I start talking about mine's bigger than his, but you know, you can't lie. What I had in my hands was huge, so Scott's reeling in. Perhaps Scott's got a bite. She'll have to wait and see. I shall now get, I'm going to turn this off. It's been a long segment, but at least we've had a fish at the beginning of the video. So what I'll do is I'll get another rig sorted out, get some baits made up, and yeah, let's carry on with this. Let's hope we can have a few fish. Don't want too many though, gets hard work. No, Scott ain't got out. Well, beautiful sun. Got the windsock on now, Tom, so sound should be back as normal. So yeah, windsock on. Right, I've had a tap. Now I've got a tap on my Ron Thompson rod. I've just had a tap on the Kanzagi rod. This is like a nightmare, this is. Let me just tighten up on that. Oh, what is a cup of drink? Reel this Kanzagi in because it did move. The other ones hit. I should probably reel them both in, but I'll do the Kanzagi first.
Well, in there then. Man away deeply. There you go, then I thought you didn't.
Well, I saw the bite and I thought to myself, I've got two hooks on it, and now my Ron Thompson went as well, and I decided to reel the Daiwa in, so I could have one on the Ron Thompson as well, but I've put it in there just to clean it. So let's get her out of the bucket, prick myself no doubt, we'll give her a show. There you go. I think that's a thornback ray. But yeah, it's only little, but what a booty. Are you trumping? But yeah, brilliant. What a great catch. I can't believe it. My Ron Thompson went as well before I hit this. As soon as I reeled it in, and you know there's a fish on. Right, let's get it in. So there she is. And away she goes. Need to clean this tripod now, it's all slimy. Nicely hooked in the bottom lip. Nice new sharp Sakuma Manta hooks on there. Tied them on yesterday morning, sorry. Because I wanted a wider gape on the hook. All I'd like to say is, if you're watching Verns fishing, which if you're looking at me now you are, you might be surprised to think, bloody hell, he's caught two species within the first few minutes. In the first few minutes, because I've done quite a bit of filming before I reeled that first dogfish in, but over the moon with that. One dogfish and one ray. First ray. Did I catch a ray last year? I didn't, did I? Did I? Yeah. All right. Shane knows more than me because I only watched my video once. But yeah, caught a ray. Didn't catch a ray on this coast last year, but I have this year. So this year is looking better. I'm going to get this back out and then we'll reel the other rod in and check the other rod out.
I seen you like a couple of taps. I had a couple of taps and then nothing. It was just laid there. Looks like it's right about them taps. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Is the shell?
Yeah, the peelers. Yeah.
They are peelers.
Yeah,
What's it like inside?
A bit woolly. I was going to stick it on and put a bit of squid with it.
Yeah, I've cracked some squid round
Yeah.
here on the spoon. I forgot mine.
Yeah, so that was on the
I saw it tap prior to reeling in my Daiwa rod with the ray on, but yeah, I had to check it because it did give a good knock, but it could have just been a mattress floating through the water, couldn't it? I felt the rod compress on that and I thought, what's going on? I put my thumb back on it, but it's in front of my rods, but it's not very far, so I've probably gone over my own line, to be honest. But yeah, Casting with the Ron Thompson, not a problem. Apart from me. Now, if these buggers have catch more than me, then I'm going to move. I mean, I've probably having a better catching session than I've ever had up to now. But here I am, mooning. It's weird, isn't it? As soon as you load into the rod and you feel that weight in the rod because you've loaded it up with some power of sorts. Yeah, it's a weird feeling. You think, Christ, what's going on? You don't realise what's going on. I don't do any practice casting at all on fields because I ain't got really any fields around me. The one that I have got, dog walkers go on it, and I don't want to reel my line through dog muck. But yeah, so I'm quite happy with my casting as it's coming. It's coming. That one weren't good, but the next one will be. But there, I've now trying 2 out short, aren't I? Because I've caught out short twice on the Daiwa rod, and I've had 1 good bite. I've had 2 good bites out far, actually, because the first one was spun up to anything. I don't know what that was. Right, mate.
Alright. Oh, what's that?
What? There goes Scott. He's like Linford bloody Christie. Yeah.
Go on.
I'm not saying it, Scott, but Nick, don't put fish on my camera. Plonker. Right, let's get this cast out. I thought there was a fish on that, but it must have just been the weight. To that. That was a bloody good cast. That went to the left, but it was a good cast. Yeah, so I've had a doggy and I've also had a ray, so I'm chuffed to bits with that. I've just casted that out and it went a long way, but I thought it went to the left, but the line, I thought it went to the left, but the line's right out in front of me. It must have just been my brain, optical illusion. What you got, Scott? Is that going to get put on my camera? Are you going to put that on my camera? Yeah, I'm amazed at that. I thought that had gone to the left, but the line is directly out in front of my rod. Oh, I'm chuffed with that. It went a long way. Right, we've got 2 rods at distance now. See what happened. So I hadn't had nothing close in. It's quieting down really. Shane's had 4, but you'll have to tune into Shane's video, Holderness Codfather, to watch him tomorrow night on Thursday. And Scott's not filming today, but Scott's had a ray and a crab. But yeah, let's hope these bites start coming. It's not high tide yet. High tide is at 10 o'clock and it's 26 minutes past 8. So a good session for me, because I've had 2 fish already, but it's quieting down. So I would have thought it might have got to keep that sun off my ginger head. So I'm gonna bait that flapper rig up, and I'm gonna make a couple of small baits up, I think. Can't believe I didn't put that back in me box. Nearly broke my finger. I'm gonna have a coffee, now I'm gonna bait that up. So both rods at distance now. Let's see what we get. On that rig we've got, on one of them we've got a prawn, and the other one's squid and trout. But yeah, I'm gonna put lugworm and squid on that flapper rig. Let's get the lugworm back on. I've just put that, what have I got on that? I don't know what I've got on it. I've got some bait on it. Yeah, it is. It's trout and squid, and I've just put a bit of lugworm on it and wrapped it on. I'm pleased with me casting, to be honest. I feel as though it's getting there now. I'm just a little bit erratic, and I know I can alter my feet, but it's just getting used to the step. So now the steps, got to do that, ain't I? I tell you, when I get it all right, the step, direction, and the boom, once I get all that right, they're gonna fly. Thank you very much, Alan, for everything you've done. We've spoken loads of times on the phone. You're an absolute diamond geezer, mate, and the patience, the commitment that you've shown towards assisting me with my casting, your travelling, second to none, mate. You're absolute, I can't put it into words, mate, to be honest. I'll just keep rabbling on. It's exactly the same with Jimmy and the Kenzagi rod. The pair of you two are brilliant. Thank you very much for everything you've done for me. Don't forget to go check out Hardcore Fisherman Scott. Hardcore Fisherman Hull, he's called now. I think I'm in the dead man zone. I didn't feel like being in the dead man zone, but when these people keep jumping off these boxes, I feel in the dead man zone. They did ask me, where do you want to fish? And I said, I'm all right here, but I didn't realise that some crafty cockney was going to go to the left. Mind you, last year it was to the right, wasn't it? Now it's to the left. It's just wherever the fish is, isn't it? Yeah, go check out Danny Shaw Fishing as well, please. If you got a cup of tea and a slice of cake, not a bad channel to go watch. Give him a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.
Strip bare, that one.
You are?
Strip bare, even though Joe's tea time prawn's gone.
You should have took it back up after using it all day and put it back in the fridge.
If I could have sealed it up, I would have done that. I would have.
Rig. It's still showing. It's I've now cut these corners in half.
That's right.
Look at the show. because well, that's going to stand me up, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. Even when you plastic it still slips off, doesn't it?
Join itself.
All he's worried about is not making sense.
Well, I've literally casted this out, literally down there. I would say it's probably about 15 yards out. The colour has dropped out of the water, and the only person that's biting at the minute is Shane. So got the best spot, I think. So the colour's dropped out of the water. It's always better to have colour in the water on this coast. So I've dropped it down where it's still dark. Next time I'm going to chuck it out another 10 yards further. I'm just going to keep baiting this short one up. Time is 9:31. The tide's come in probably about 12 metres, maybe a touch more. But I haven't moved since I got here, so from the start of the video I haven't moved at all. Wind has picked up. It said it was going to. I will have to put my fleece back on in a minute, not because of the sun but because the wind's making me chilly, so that's what I'm going to do. It's blown my coat over, look. Stake my coat up. Anyhow, I'm going now because that'll be the wife. What are you laughing at now? What am I going to catch? What's funny about that? I found a fish on top of my camera earlier on. I don't know what soppy twat put that on top of there. Little tiny fish. One that I thought he must have put it in his pocket to take them for breadcrumbing.
Thought that, the fish I went back. Also, I thought that. What that fish?
So here we have the two lads from Hull. They're going to be drone specialists. Fishing with a drone. Yeah, they can't cast, so they're going to start using a drone. Scott's going to put some 0.35 line on his reel so it gets out far enough. And Shane's going to have to reel it in. Is that how it's going to work?
Yeah, he's doing the reeling.
Well,
I'm the pilot, you see. I've got to do all the...
You the pilot?
I've got to be the pilot, obviously. Yes, well, we've got to do the reeling.
Are you going halves on this drone, or is it your drone?
Yeah, it's my drone. He's just getting his bait taken out, that's all.
He's getting his bait taken out, and it's the bait you give him.
I don't know yet. We're still in planning, yeah?
Still in planning.
We're still in the
Staging of how
what's
we're
it?
doing.
The R&D development stage, isn't it?
R&D.
Development
How was
stage,
it,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right.
We've got to have a couple of power meetings.
Oh, yeah.
This after last year when you was going on and moaning about people drone fishing, and where's the joy in that?
Where is the joy? But since then,
You've caught a hound.
yeah, I've got an hound. But I've seen salmon in his kite, and I like that idea.
Do you? That looks nothing but hard work to me.
It looked
And
like hard graft,
I
doesn't
think
it?
Salmon should get rid of the kite and get a drone if he wants to do
I
it.
think that's what he's going to do next. isn't
Is
it?
it?
So Scott's in a race with salmon now.
So there's a race on.
It must be. It's fair.
You've heard it here first. There is a YouTube race on between Samid and the hardcore fishermen of Hull. Drone fishing. I can't believe it. I can't believe I've just found this scoop out.
We'll put at least 10 hooks out there, won't we, with big baits?
10
Is that
hooks.
what we're going to do, is it?
We can carry it out there with all laid and up. We'll be alright.
What we're going to do is it like a fucking cable drum. I'll be fucking punching away.
If we get a talk, we'll go take it in turns for a talk. We both want a talk, but we need to share the experience of catching.
I'm just going to catch it too close in.
Well, you've already caught one, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
You've
So we
already
ain't
caught one.
caught one, but we want one of the big giant ones, not them little.
Have you caught a turbot, you two, yet?
Yeah.
I've had one turbot, yeah.
I've had lots of tape, but they're easy to catch. Yeah, man.
They're like fish fingers, aren't they, in the supermarket?
I've caught so many tape.
Well, this is it. I'm turning this off now because I've just got to recover from the fact that these two twats are drone fishing. I can't believe it. After everything they've told me.
I think you've just got to get with the times, don't you, Scott?
Get with the times.
You've got to embrace this.
Why don't you just bring a rowing boat and row out there?
He's got to embrace this technology. You
Can't
know.
roll out there.
We'll pick you up at Spurn, Scott.
We're thinking of the easy way. We just fly it and then drop the bait and that's it. Done. Come back and that's done. No hard work there, is it?
Right. From the drone specialist. It's been a good day's fishing and it's going to get better. It can't get any worse because it's been a bit dull at the minute because we've not had many bites, but as you can see there's not a lot of colour in the water. There's only a little bit of lugworm left on that, nothing major at all, so wind caught that. It went out and then the wind caught it and it started blowing it to the right, so don't matter, does it? Never mind. This wind's picked up, it's gusting to like 18, probably 20 odd mile an hour now. It's bitterly cold. The colour's dropped out of the water. We've only got like 12 metres in the water of brown muck. It's totally changed from what it was this morning when we turned up this morning here. But it's the way it is. There's nothing you can do about that really. It's still nice here. As long as we don't get cold, which we're all putting extra clothes on. I'm going to put an extra t-shirt on in a minute. Yeah, let's see what's on the Ron Thompson. I've literally chucked it out 12 yards. I tarted that up and chucked that back out. I've chucked it out twice as far as it was before. We'll just have to see what happened. But yeah. Bitter. Bitterly cold. Bitter. This wind is getting worse. This wind has picked up even more now. It is absolutely bitter. It's gone from spring to winter. Cold. Well, just done a couple of baits, prawn and trout, and prawn and black lug as well. It is cold. Next time you see me, I'll have my coat on. It's cloud cover. We've got a northeasterly wind, gusting in the 20s. They reckon 17 to 18, but that's pretty much blowing all the time. And it's gone from a spring morning to bloody winter. It's cold. On the air also is like a burning smell of plastic. Now those that know what plastic smells like know what that taste is that you get in your mouth, and all I can do is smell it here now on this wind. So whether there's a fire somewhere or what, I even smelt my camera. I thought, is my camera overheating? But it isn't. So I don't know what that is. So it's gone from a really nice, beautiful morning, absolute flat calm, all sorts of fish were coming out, and it's just switched off. We have got brown water to 10 yards and that's it, and the rest of it is bluey, grey, green. Depends on if the sun hits it. what colour it comes out. But there is no sun because there's too much cloud cover. So both rods are out. I'm watching them. We're still fishing. Can only hope for more fish, but it does make a change, I suppose, catching the fish at the beginning. But it's even gone quiet for Shane, and he's a catching machine today. So I've done some filming for Shane as well, all joking aside, and yeah, so he should have some good, I hope he's got some good footage of his fish that he might catch if he's caught them. But you know, we've all caught today. I'll be back in a bit. Right, I don't know what's the matter with this camera, and I've just put this battery in and it wouldn't turn on. So a couple of things happening with this camera now, so it's gonna have to keep my eye on it. Not gonna get mad about it. I did turn it on and I thought I had plenty of power on the previous battery. I'm gonna check that, and I turned it on to film and it had just turned the whole camera off. So that's GoPro for you. They always start off alright and then start buggering up. You'd think that a company like this would actually make something that would work, but obviously these days they only want them to work for so long because they think people have got shed loads of money to keep buying the next bloody upgrade, don't they? So I'm going to take the battery out and check it, but you don't want to know that. I'm now rambling on, aren't I? I've reeled my bait in because Scott was over the top of me, and it's a good job I did really, because the bait was gone. So let's get this casted out, and I'm going to cast over here. As a matter of fact, I'll take the rod with me. Well, it's an absolute grueler of a day now. It was beautiful this morning, spring-like, warm, sea was calm, and now it's like bloody winter, and we've got a chop on the water and the fish are just totally gone. Wind has gone from sort of westerly, northwesterly or whatever it was, to northeasterly now. So there's like a plasticky, burny smell. I've mentioned it before, but it absolutely stinks. I don't know what it is, but it's making my fruit sore. Scott can smell it now, but yeah, it's not good. Oh, balls. Oh dear. Yeah, so it's an absolute grueler of a day. You must be able to hear the wind. Water's got a lot more chop on it. The colour's dropped out of the water. We've got about 5 yards of chocolate water. I've never seen that ever. So it's all a learning experience. It's been a great day's fishing. but it's just slowed right down. It's normally like this at the start, innit, and then we catch a fish. But it's been a great day, can't knock it. I'm still stopping there to fish this tide going down because it's a long way to come not to fish, so that's what I'm doing. Gonna bait these 2 hook flappers up now. There's nothing on them. I've had them out short, casted out 10-15 yards, casted out 30 yards, so now it's going to get hit out now with a different bait on it, and then I'll get these 2 rigs baited up, get back in front, and bring you back to show you if I've catch anything. See you in a bit when I'm casting out. There's one thing about today is my baits are coming back resembling what they went out like, which is good, which means they're still fishing and a lot neater. So my bait presentation in the last 3 videos I've realised I've got to improve, all from really realised that from at Chapel St Leonard's where I caught the turbot. I had 4 casts that come in and the bait elastic had tangled up and the rigs weren't fishing, and yeah, so you learn, don't you? And things have improved. So I'll get this changed over and we'll get this casted out. I think everybody's feeling sorry for themselves because it's the fish have died off. Look at Shane. Feeling sorry for himself, isn't he? And Scott, well, Scott's just being Bear Grylls because that's Scott. I went okay. I'm not hitting it at the end. I've got to get it in my head to just concentrate on the end of the cast, and I just ain't doing it. Whether it's because all our energies have been sucked out of us because of the fishing conditions, really, and it's a struggle to stay here. The people that were fishing down the end of the beach are gone them, and we're just struggling, I reckon. So don't think we'll be here much longer, to be honest. Got another cast out there. No colour in the water. Anyhow, I'll be back in a bit. Where's that rig gone? Yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Still got bait on, still fishing. This one, this bait here, you can see it slipped down the hook. What I did was, I put that straight onto the hook with a baiting needle, so it just went on like a worm. And that's why it slipped down. As soon as I did it, I thought to myself, what have I done? I should have just hooked it in and bait elasted it up, and that would have been as I chucked it out. But lesson learned, my bait presentation will get better. And you can see it's a nice small compact bait, lugworm and prawn, but I shouldn't have put it up the hook with a baiting needle. I should have hooked it in and then elasticated it to the hook. So that's what I will do next time. Overall, it's been a nice day, to be honest. It got grim a bit back, but as you can see, the sun's just burning through the cloud. The mist has gone, it's warmed up. I've took my coat off, so things are looking up. So I'm gonna now do a bit of casting with that rod and I'm gonna fish the one rod, which is the Ron Thompson.
No, I lost it.
Alright, that bad.
I lost it, mate. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, you went past that break.
I went past them five
Yeah.
breakers, didn't
Yeah,
I? Look, you can see a bit of black under that.
Yeah.
It's,
How much more you got to do to get that effort, to get that past that? I need some of your strength, Scott, that's what I need. What today could have been, mate.
And that's the worst part about it. And that's been, you know, you work all week, you hit it, you think, wow, we've done it. We've hit it perfect. This can't get any better.
Yeah.
That wind had just kept to out as it was. It'd been fucking
Bit
great.
westerly all day.
Yeah,
It's covered up now, hasn't it?
yeah, it has, yeah, very much so now.
Right, one more cast. One more cast. And then I'm going to put this rod away. Right, my hip hurts, but I lost my footing. It's gone out to the gold band, but I lost my footing with that one. That didn't feel as though it went as far as the previous one. You can see the gold band, but I'm not under it like I was on the last one. But yeah, it's going okay. Sometimes I hit the punch pull, the finish of the cast, and other times I don't. It'll come. That's the bit that I'm now struggling with. Yeah, I sometimes get my foot wrong. Yeah, sometimes this will go wrong. I might pirouette and dance at the end, but I only get to practice my casting properly when I go fishing. And you can't fish and practice casting, so it's hopefully it goes right when you cast out and you can take it from there. So I do a bit of casting at the end of the session and that's it. So it's going to take me a lot longer to get to the final thing, but I will get there. It's going well. I can chuck a bait out quite a long way now, and it's just getting that final bit. Once that final bit's done and the technique is right, distance will come. So, but as we all do, I'm there just like anybody else, giving it some EBGBs to get it further, because that's the natural thing to do, isn't it? Look at this. Now that's all tangled up again, but the bait is still good. The bait is still 2 hook points showing, so everything's good on that. It's just a bit tangled up because of the tide. You get that occasionally. So what can I say? Absolutely fantastic fishing day, really, to be honest. You can't moan about it. Started off, caught on the first cast, caught on the next cast or the cast after. Had 2 good bites, rig tangled up to hell. And everybody's caught. I can't say any more because Shane's video's going out after this and that'll ruin it, but we've all caught, so it's been fantastic. Some are caught more than others, but there you go. This has been Hilston. It's been a smaller tide, a 4.98 metre tide. This wind's died down as well. It's absolutely beautiful here now. It's just that it's just gone dead. Whether it's the wind direction or what, we don't know, but there's just nothing's taken anything from what it was. It was like bite bite bite, and now it's dead. So this is the end. I'm putting that rod away, I'm putting all this away, and then I'm just going to please myself with doing a bit of casting on the beach. I finally, on that last cast, which I didn't film, I felt things that have felt right. So, you know, it'll come. Just got to keep practicing. I'm going to do a little bit of more practicing now. So yeah, but this has been fantastic. This has been Hilston. This has been Hilston on Saturday the 7th of May. It was Tom's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Tom. I've just remembered to say it in the video, but I said happy birthday yesterday. So yeah, Tom's another year older, and hopefully he'll soon be fishing, which he will be. But this has been Hilston. Been fishing with Shane and Scott. Go check them out, you know who they are. Holderness Codfather and the Humber hardcore fishermen of Hull. And but yeah, it's been a great day. It's been great company. This has been Hilston, as you've seen before. And this is me signing out. If you've got this far, thank you very much. Thank you to all the subscribers that have subscribed, and all the subscribers that keep commenting, or comment occasionally, or just comment, shall I just say. It's much appreciated, and it does make it feel worthwhile carrying on and doing stuff. So just gives you a bump of yeah, I don't know what to say. Just gives you a bump of fulfillment, let's say. So yeah, this is Hilston. This is me, Verns Sea Fishing. If you haven't subscribed, thanks for the view anyhow. And the next time you see me, we'll be on the beach, hopefully in as good a conditions that we start catching from the off. Learning all the time about conditions and best times to fish, so we think. But the next time you see me, I'll be on the beach, doing more casting, more catching, more moaning, ranting, groaning, and I'll see you there. See you later, and please enjoy the video. See you later. Please enjoy the video. What's all that about, eh? Please enjoy the video. Now, I do rattle on. What I need to say is thank you for watching, and the next time you see me, it'll be on a beach fishing somewhere, or doing something in the garage or the shed. Yeah, so I'll catch you and on. See you later.